Don't make him stop.
He's killing me.
That's all in your pocket.
Hi, could you just come around just a little bit?
Don't move.
Hi, my name is Crystal Perry, and I'm going to give a speech about genetically altered crops. Genetically altered crops are crops whose DNA has been modified to withstand cold temperatures. According to Genetically Modified Crops, Harmful or Helpful, published April 2000 by Deborah B. Whitman, genetic engineering can create plants with exact desired traits with great accuracy. For example, plant genetics can isolate a gene responsible for drought tolerance and insert the gene into a different plant. The new genetically modified plant will gain drought tolerance as well. One prime example is strawberries. Strawberries are a seasonal fruit that cannot stand cold temperatures. But now, with genetic engineering, DNA has been modified to have high resistance to cold weather. This allows consumers year-round access to strawberries, which is very profitable to farmers. In the past, farmers risked losing their crops to these high temperatures. This is the advantage to genetic engineering. Unfortunately, with this breakthrough in technology, there are also risks to the environment and also to humans. For example, these genetically modified crops can contain very high levels of antibiotic-resistant genes in humans. In the human system, can be very dangerous in fighting off bacterial infections. Scientists are taking genes from peanuts and inserting them into soybeans. This can cause life-threatening allergies to children with allergies to peanuts. It can also cause harm to our environment when the plants releases their pollen into the air. This can inadvertently cause harm to humans and living organisms. For instance, according to Genetically Modified Crops, Harmful or Helpful, published April 2000 by Deborah B. Whitman, pollen from corn cause high mortality rates in monarch butterflies, caterpillars. Monarch caterpillars consume milkweed plants, not corn. But the fear is that pollen from the corn is blown by the wind into milkweed plants in the neighboring fields. The caterpillar could eat the caterpillar could eat the pollen and perish. Now, with the harmful effects, one may ask, what is the government doing to regulate genetic engineering? Unfortunately, governments around the world are working on the process to monitor these crops. So they haven't had anything into play yet that actually modifies these crops. And you may also wonder if these crops can be identified in stores. Well, also unfortunately, labeling is strictly voluntary, so they don't have to label these products.
Oh, that's interesting.
Does anyone have any questions?
That's very dangerous.
Yes,
So what did you say about the crops releasing energy?
The pollen, because
pollen can choke a plant. To people that's allergic to peanuts.
oh, about the people who throw peanuts. That is when they take DNA. That's when they take DNA from peanuts and insert the DNA into, like, say, for instance, strawberries. So a child with allergies to peanuts, they would automatically have a reaction to that. And the parent would not know that the child consumed any type of peanut. They just tell the doctor that they had allergies. And what was your other question?
Okay, so what are you saying? That the bacteria or pollen, whatever,
Pollen.
that comes from it.
Airborne.
Well, actually, the airborne is like bacteria. It's like you breathe it. It's like a germ. It's actually can suffocate a plant. Is that what you're saying?
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is plants give off pollen.
Okay.
And because we're actually talking about caterpillars. Caterpillars, the pollen was coming off of corn.
That's correct.
These particular caterpillars, they don't consume corn. They consume a milkweed. So that's how scientists... It's just a plant that they eat.
It's a plant that they eat.
Right, that's how scientists know it can't be coming from the milkweed.
Okay.
It has to be coming from
So
the
what
corn.
the
It has to come from
caterpillar
the pollen.
produces is like a pollen.
The caterpillar doesn't produce the pollen.
The caterpillar can die from the pollen, right?
They can die, exactly. They can die from the pollen.
So when I have allergies, the pollen season is basically come from the plant around.
It could come from those genetically modified crops. Exactly.
Okay.
So what if they
Genetically modified crops. Is this like chemical crops? Is this not natural?
Like for instance,
It's like genetic, not
like one of
organic.
the examples I gave was they took the DNA from peanuts and inserted them into another crop.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, like a human, like they take DNA.
Right.
Oh.
And that's just for getting that particular resistance that they wouldn't normally have.
Oh, okay. Like certain DNAs can cure a disease.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
Right. And that's the breakthrough of this.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Okay, Miss Susan, you have something?
Yeah, so to what degree does this plant this bacteria have on humans, and what is the side effect?
The side effect is when you have a particular allergy. You don't know what you're consuming when you're eating a particular crop nowadays. Because they take the gene from another particular food that you could be allergic to and insert it into a food that you're not allergic to.
And the label.
I have another question. I have another
Right.
question.
It could be fatal. It could be fatal.
Okay, I have another question. So in layman's term, what we eat has a lot to do with our health.
Exactly.
And this is non.
So why is that the FDA allowing us to consume this?
They're trying to get regulation over this.
Camera going out.
Great.
Okay, does anyone have any other questions?
No.
What do you have?
Okay.
Thank you.
If the FDA trying to prevent us from consuming this and from us to get contaminated, whatever,
Let's continue our
why
pretty sure
they
she can answer this
continue
one off the
to
record.
let it get to? Are you hushing?
They're in the process of regulating it. Okay, I would like to thank you all for coming out. Thank you.
Applause.
Have a great day.
Thank you.